You guys are asking about how to make one of those condenser spray cleaners, one of those things that just drops down in the condenser fan. And here's the original one that I got a long time ago by speedclean.com. And really all it is, if you look at it, is just a 3/8 aluminum rod. They capped the end, it's thread and capped it. And then really all actuality, if you just look, it's just a little, they just cut it out. Kind of like an old drill out. And that's what they use. And you get in and basically get in and clean out that condenser. Problem is this thing's like 80 bucks at Johnstone's or at another distributor. So I rarely use that. The handle's broke. You know, really there's not much to it. Let's see if we can't pull this off. I'm holding my cell phone while I do this, so I'll pull that little friendly foam condom off the thing here. So all I did was, you know, put some soda hose, a few clamps that keep it on that aluminum stick, and then it just comes down to quick connect fitting. That's all they did. But how do you do it for cheap? Well, let's show you. Alrighty, literally scrap 3/8 copper. We all have it. 3/8 liquid line copper. Right here, that's just a toilet fitting. I believe this is a 1/2 inch FIP. That's a 3/8 compression. There's your little throttle valve, open, close, so you can adjust the pressure. On the end, give it a slight curve. I found that when I crease the end, you might need to find what works best, but you hook a hose up and find it, but that gives me an awesome spray pattern. So there's the little angle, and that literally just goes right in and sprays it. Now, chemicals. Now, forgot one piece. 1 second here. There we are. Need a gasket. That's pretty good one there. Alright, I'm doing this with one hand because I'm holding my cell phone, so I apologize. But, you know, there's the hose fitting. I think this is a 3/4 inch hose thread to a 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch MIP. And that just basically will screw into there. Someday I'll get one of those nice head mount cameras, but until then, there you are. Hose goes on there. Here's your cleaning tip. Now, some of my guys that I work with, they will, you know, especially if we're doing bigger condensers, they'll get like, they'll get tips like these. These tips basically come with, I don't know if I got one in here. Oh, there they are. These pump rebuild kits. For these pumps, hand pumps, the rebuild kits are what, $5, and they come with a bunch of tips and ends and handles and crap. So you could just make your own spray nozzles and anything you need. Some of the guys get power washer tips, like at Home Depot or Tractor Supply. They'll get the power washer, quick connect power washer tips, and quick connect them. You can make this as long as you want, as short as you want, and if you're doing a commercial condensing unit or a commercial evap coil, you can really get in on those evap coils and throttle that so you're not getting water leaking down into the customer's return or supply plenums. At the same time, you can go to Home Depot or Lowe's and get those cheap, I don't know, inline, kind of like what this is. I got to spray the lawn today. That's just what that is, but you can get them in the cheaper ones that you just hook the hose to, then you hook a little piece of hose to this. Mine's in the truck. You can put your chemicals in it. Let's see. Yeah, you can pour your new bride into it and do your cleaning just the same. You don't need to sit there and waste all this money on all these fancy things. You know, we all have all this shit stored up, left over. I mean, tons of fittings. You got all your compression fittings. You know, just put things together. It's called MacGyvering. Have fun. I mean, look at all the fittings and crap. We can build anything we want with all this leftover stuff. So what's the big deal? So let's see. This was $1.05. Bet you anything this is about $3 at the most. Copper, free. Well, not free. It's just scrap left over from a job. And if you really want to get crazy, you can probably spend another $10 on fittings, another $5 on the spray bottle, the chemical bottle. You know, it is what it is. Not hard. It's not hard, my friends. Real simple. Save yourself some money. I mean, I got nothing against these guys. You know, speedclean.com, it's just one of us who got smart and put this together, is making a lot of money. But, hey, let them make the money on the other guys. Let's save money, and we could just do the exact same thing for cheap, quick. I think I made this probably in 5 minutes at one time. All right, guys. Any other questions? You know, feel free to grab me. But other than that, that's it. Simple, simple. Nice condenser cleaner.